In previous video, I explained to you how to find nature of quadratic equation, what is a quadratic equation, and every quadratic equation will have two roots. Like this is a quadratic equation, it will also have two roots. Every quadratic equation has two roots, means two values for variable. Like here, if you see variable is x in this equation, in this also x is the variable. Here in all these equation we have put x as variable. It can be anything else also, so the x will have two values. How to find those two values? We can use two methods, factorization method or formula method, anyone whichever you feel is easy for you. So looking at the first sum, it's x square minus 10x minus 24. X square minus 10x minus 24 is equal to 0. Okay. So before simplifying solving this sum, let me repeat what I have taught you in previous videos, that every quadratic equation will be in this form: ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And here x square, x has square, means it's a quadratic equation there, because there is equation and highest power is 2. But quadratic equation can be in this form also: ax square plus bx is equal to 0, means here c term is not there. I have told you in previous video that x square term, a term is important. If b or c term is missing, no problem, it is still a quadratic equation. So this is standard form of quadratic equation. This is called the adfactor quadratic equation, and this ax square plus c is equal to 0 is pure quadratic equation. So pure quadratic equation, adfactor quadratic equation, and standard form of quadratic equation. When you have this first type of quadratic equation form, you can split middle term, which is called the factorization method. But for these two are very easy to simplify. I'll further do questions on this and then you will understand it further. You can see this is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c, where a is nothing but 1, b is minus 10, and c is 24. So I'll do first it using factorization method. Factorization method. Okay. And for factorization method, like in previous video, I solved a couple of questions to make you understand how to do factorization method. For that, you just have to write it in standard form given quadratic equation and check the middle term. We also often call it splitting middle term method. Okay, but it's actually called a factorization, which we have in 9th standard chapter. So what you have to keep in mind, what is the middle term. Minus 10x is the middle term, and you need to multiply first and third one. First term and third term, that's a term and third term. 1x square into minus 24 is minus 24x square. Okay, so these two values are important for us. We have to split middle term, and middle term is minus 10x. So we need to write two numbers such that their addition, the addition of those two numbers, or their subtraction should be minus 10. Okay, as I told you in previous video, like those two numbers can be 20 and 10 also. If you subtract, you can get answer 10. Those two numbers can be 5 and 5 also. If you add, you will get 10. But the problem is those two numbers, with giving on adding or subtracting this middle term, should give this same value also on multiplying. How we got it on multiplying first and third? I repeat, I need two numbers. Suppose you said 5 and 5 gives 10. Yes, 5 and 5 gives 10. But on multiplying, are they giving us 24? No, 5 into 5 is 24. They don't give us 24. If I check any other two numbers like 8 and 2, 8 and 2 on addition will give 10. But on multiplying, are they giving 24? No. On addition, you are getting a 10, middle term. But on multiplying, you are not getting 24. 24 is the number which we got on multiplying a term and c term. Now if you check 12 and 2, before 12 and 2, let me see 6 and 4. 6 and 4 on adding gives 10, and 6 into 4 is 24. So can we say 6 and 4 are the two numbers which we have to write in place of minus 10x? Let us see. The middle term sign is minus and it goes to bigger number, and which is bigger number, greater number here? 6. So minus 6. And to make it minus 6 and 4, to make it minus 10, we need to put minus 4, right? Minus 6 minus 4 only is minus 10. If you will put plus 4, minus 6 plus 4 is minus 2. So you are not even getting the addition subtraction. So clearly minus 6 minus 4 is minus 10, and minus 6 into minus 4 is plus 24. But what do we want? We want minus 24. Correct? I repeat, minus 6 minus 4 is giving us minus 10 on adding, but on multiplying, are we getting minus 24? No, we are getting plus 24. So this is wrong. We cannot use minus 6 and minus 4. Then looking into 12 and 2. 12 and 2. Let us see 12 and 2 on subtraction gives 10 and on multiplication again gives 24. But let me put signs first. The sign of middle term is minus, so it will go to greater number, that's 12 here. And should we subtract them or add them to get minus 10? We need to do minus 12 plus 2, then only we'll get minus 10. Okay, so on adding or subtracting you are getting minus 10, on addition you are getting minus 10, right? But and multiplication you are getting minus 24. Again I repeat, minus 12 plus 2 is minus 10, and minus 12 plus 2 on multiplication gives minus 24. So this is perfect. It's giving us both the needs. So I'll write here x square minus 12x plus 2x, because this is not just 12, it's 12x. Minus 12x plus 2x is minus 10x. Minus 12x into 2x is minus 24x square. So you can see here minus 10, I split it into two numbers, that's minus 12x plus 2x. So what to do for the next step? Next step is first two terms you need to take common. It's like grouping them. Grouping first two terms, then grouping next two terms. So if you see what is common between x square and x 12x, x is common. Here x into what gives x square? X. That means from x square x is common, one x is remaining. Out of 12x, x came common. X into what gives 12x? It's 12 minus 12. So that's remaining. From 12x, x came out, 12 is remaining. And what sign is here? Plus. Out of 2x and 24, what is common? Both come in two table. So we write 2 is common. 2x is having x, 24 is not having x. So x is not common. So what is remaining out of 2x? X is remaining. Plus 2 into what gives minus 24? Minus 12 is equal to 0. So you can check it again. 2x into 2 into x gives 2x. 2 into minus 12 gives minus 24. And clearly you need to know one thing. These two brackets should be same. If these two brackets are not exactly same, there is something wrong in splitting middle term values. Next, what to do? X minus 12 will come out as one bracket, and the remaining x plus 2 in one bracket is equal to 0. Now further, x minus means either x minus 12 is 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. Make sure right side has to be 0. So we'll write x minus 12 is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. So when 12 goes to other side, minus 12 goes to other side, it becomes plus 12. 0 plus 12 is 12. And here x 0 minus 2, that's x is equal to minus 2. So you got x is equal to 12 or minus 2. So you got two roots for the given quadratic equation, which was x square minus 10x minus 24 is equal to 0. Two values, two roots are 12 and minus 2. You can call x has two values, 12 and minus 2. Every quadratic equation will have two values of x, which are called roots of quadratic equation. Looking at the second one, you can say it's x square minus 16 is equal to 0. So x square minus 16 is equal to 0. You can see here there is x square term, there is number constant term, there is no x term. Remember, ax square plus bx plus c is standard form of quadratic equation, but the given doesn't look like it. It's looking like ax square plus c is equal to 0, which is called pure quadratic equation. I just told you some time back. So these types of equations, when either b term or c term, any one term is missing, are very easy to solve, very simple. So direct calculations we can do, no need to use any big type of any method confusing. So 16 goes to other side, it becomes plus 16. 0 plus 16 is 16. And when minus goes to other side, it becomes plus. Similarly, when square goes to other side, it becomes square root. So x is equal to square root of 16. Not just square root, it becomes plus or minus square root. Remember, whenever square goes to other side, whether right to left or left to right, it becomes plus or minus square root. And we know what is square root of 16. Square root of 16 is 4. So you got again two values of x. X is either 4 positive or minus 4. That's what plus or minus 4. Next one is 2x square minus half x. 2x square minus 1 by 2x is equal to 0. So this type of quadratic equation, what we need to do, I can write it 2x square minus 1 into x by 2 is equal to 0. So this type of quadratic equation, I need to simplify first. I can't send 2 to other side. I can't say 2 is in division, it will go other side and become multiplication, because 2 is not for whole LHS. What here you have to do, it's a fraction, so you need to take LCM. And what is in the denominator of 2x square? 1. LCM of 2 and 1 is 2. 1 into 2, 1 into what gives 2? 1. 2 into what gives 2? 1. So if you know how to take LCM, you need to know in 10th standard how to take LCM very clearly, because there are many questions, many sums in which you will need this type of calculation, algebra. So 1 into 2, 2x square minus x into 1, x. However, you know LCM, you can do by that method. Now 2 is in division with whole LHS, it can go to right side. Since 2 is in division, it will go other side and become multiplication. And we know 0 into 2, it's x here. 0 into 2 is 0. Now you can see you have x square term, you have x term, but you don't have c term, a constant number term, correct? So this type of quadratic equation is also very simple. 2x square and x, two terms are there. If you can see directly, we can take x common. What is remaining here? 2x is remaining. What's remaining here? Nothing. X was only there, it came out, so nothing means 1 is remaining. Minus 1 is equal to 0. So it's exactly becoming like x into 2x minus 1, like x bracket into this bracket is equal to 0. Whenever we get multiplication of two brackets or any two numbers is equal to 0, means any one of them is equal to 0 or both of them are equal to 0. So I write either x is equal to 0 or 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, how we wrote in previous question. So this is already x is equal to 0, and this one is 2x is equal to, out of 2 and 1, 1 will go first towards right, it will become 0 plus 1, that's 1. Then 2 will go, 2 is in multiplication with x, and when 2 goes to other side, multiplication becomes division, so it becomes 1 by 2. So you got x is equal to 0 comma 1 by 2, 0 or 1 by 2. So 0 or 1 by 2, 0 1 by 2 are the roots of this given quadratic equation. So you can see a quadratic equation which is pure quadratic equation or a quadratic equation which is add factored quadratic equation are very easy. Directly we can simplify them. No need to use any big method. Looking at the next question, it's x into x minus 5 is equal to 24. X into x minus 5 is equal to 24. This is also very simple. X is in multiplied with the bracket. How many ever terms are in bracket? Multiply x with that. X into x, x into 5. So x into x is x square, x into 5 is minus 5x is equal to 24. It's not in general form. Remember, every time RHS has to be 0, so 24 needs to go to left side. It is positive 24, it goes to left, it becomes minus 24 is equal to right side, nothing is remaining, means 0. It became a quadratic equation. It's a standard form of quadratic equation, We can't take common here because x and x is with a and b term but not with c term. We can't do directly how we did in previous two sum. The first question we did, first one, how we simplified this one, same method will be used for this. You can see middle term is minus 5x, okay, minus 5x. We have to split it into two numbers, but first we need to check multiplication. It's x square into minus 24. That's again minus 24x square. So we need two numbers whose addition or subtraction should be minus 5, but multiplication of same numbers should be minus 24. So if you think what are those two numbers, it's I think 8 and 3. Let us check. Just 8 and 3 on subtraction gives 5, and on multiplication 8 into 3 is 24. So 8 and 3 can be number, but we can't fix 8 and 3. We have to check the signs also. The sign of middle term goes to greater number. That's 8 here. So minus 8 plus 3 or minus 3 gives minus 5. Obviously plus 3. Minus 8 plus 3 is minus 5. Minus 8 minus 3 is minus 11. That is wrong if we do put minus 3. Let's check again. Minus 8 plus 3 is minus 5. Yes. Minus 8 into plus 3 is minus 24. Correct. So this only these are the two numbers, 8x and 3x. So 5x got split into 8x minus 8x and 3x. I can write here x square minus, in place of 5x we have to write now minus 8x plus 3x minus 24 is equal to 0. Again, grouping first two terms, what is common? X is common. What's remaining at first term? X. What's remaining in second term? Minus 8. Out of plus 3x minus 24, what's common? Both come in 3 table. So plus is here, so plus. Many students forget to write sign here. Please be careful. Don't mug up. Understand the simplification solving. So 3 is common because 3 and 24 both come in 3 table. So what's remaining here? X is remaining. 3 into what gives minus 24? 8 minus 8 is equal to 0. You can again see I got this bracket and this bracket. Same. 8 x minus 8, x minus 8. So what next we have to do? X minus 8, x minus 8 comes in one bracket as common. What's remaining here? X. What's remaining here? Plus 3 is equal to 0. So when we get two brackets equal to 0 on multiplying equal to 0, that means either x minus 8 is equal to 0 or x plus 3 is equal to 0. So x minus 8 is equal to 0 means x is equal to 8, and x plus 3 is equal to 0. 3 goes to other side, becomes minus 3. So x is equal to minus 3 are the two values of x. So 8 and minus 3 are the roots of the given quadratic equation. It was not in standard form. We made it in standard form first, then started simplifying, then started solving. Fifth one is x plus 1 by x is equal to 2.5. X plus 1 by x is equal to 2.5. So here again we need to take LCM. Those people who don't know how to take LCM of this, as you can't send x, you can't say x is in division, it goes to multiplication because it's not for all the terms in LHS. So this x has denominator 1 and here 1 has denominator x. So you can't use this type of LCM you used to have in your earlier classes. I'll tell you in simple trick how you have to do this type of LCM. You will multiply denominator into denominator. So it's 1 into x and write it in the denominator x. Denominator into denominator into denominator and do cross multiplication. Okay. So here x into x is x square. 1 into 1 is 1. It's plus 1. Okay. Is equal to 2.5. Now see 2.5 I can write 25 by 10. If I reverse it back, since it is 25 by 10, I can put decimal again after one number as it is divided by 1, 0, 10. So it will become 2.5. So for ease, I can write 25 by 10. Even I can cancel it also. It can become 5 2s are 5 5s are. Okay, so it's x square plus 1 whole divided by x is equal to 5 by 2. Here what you need to do is Since x is in division for everything in LHS, it will go there and become multiplication. It will become 5 into x, that's 5x, right? And 2 will go to other side in multiplication. It will be 2 into x square plus 1. But if you write like this, it's wrong. It looks like 2 is in multiplication with only x square, not with 1. Since 2 will go there, it will become multiplication for everything present there. So we need to put bracket. Better to put bracket. And 2 is in multiplication with x square, that's 2x square. 2 is in multiplication with 1, that's 2 into 1 is 2, is equal to 5x. It's not in standard form. Again, 5x will go to left side, it will become 2x square, since x should be the second one, right, second term. So I'll write 5 will go other side, it will become minus 5x, then I'll write 2. I didn't change the sides of 2x square and 2, I just rearranged them. Again, you can see the middle term is minus 5x. Minus 5x we need to split into two numbers, but multiplication here is 2 into 2x square, positive 2 into positive 2x square, that's positive plus 4x square. Okay, don't forget to write signs also when you are writing it. So what are the two numbers whose addition gives 5 but multiplication gives 4? That's 4 and 1, correct? This sign goes to bigger number, so it goes to 4. Should I add them? Yes, I should add them, so both should have same signs. Minus 4 minus 1 gives minus 5. Minus 4 into minus 1 gives plus 4. So both the situations are happening here with minus 4 and minus 1. Those are the two numbers. So 2x square minus 4x minus 1x. Even if we don't write 1 here, it's not needed. When we write only x, it means 1x only. Plus 2 is equal to 0. So in place of 5x, we wrote minus 4x minus 1x. Okay, because it's here 4x and 1x. Now what is common between first two terms? Out of 2x square and 4x, 2 and 4, 2 is common. X square and x, 1x is common. What's remaining here? 2x into what gives 2x square? X is remaining. 2x into what gives minus 4x? Means out of 4x, 2x is common. So 2 is remaining there. Looking at these two, minus x plus 2. What is common? Nothing. So 1 is common. But what sign is here? Minus. So minus and 1 is common. What's remaining here? 1 into what gives x? X. Right? Nothing we took common. Just 1 is common. So x is remaining. And what's remaining here? 2. Is it plus 2? No. Be careful. Minus 1 into what 2 gives plus 2? So minus. So it's here plus 2, but remaining here minus 2 because minus came outside as common, minus 1 came out. Or you can do it like this, minus into plus is minus. You can do it in every sum. Again, you see x minus 2, x minus 2 came, so taking one bracket x minus 2, another bracket is 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1. So x minus 2 or 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. That means either x minus 2 is equal to 0 or 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Correct? So this is x is equal to 2, and here this is 2x, 1 goes to other side plus 1, then 2 is in multiplication, it will go in division. So x is equal to 2 or 1 by 2 are the roots of given quadratic equation. This quadratic equation we convert into general form first, standard form. Looking at the next sum, again here if you see how to simplify this sum, 2x minus 3 square is equal to 49. So 2x, what I can do, 2x minus 3 is equal to 49, and this is whole square. Two things I can do. One is, since the square is for everything in LHS, I'll send it to right side, it will become square root of 49. That thing we can do. Or what we can do is, we'll open it. It's in the form of a minus b the whole square. That's a square plus b square minus 2ab. Right? A minus b whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab is equal to 49, is in right side. So square for 2 is 4, square for x is x square, square for 3 is 9, minus 2 2s are 4, 2 4, 4 3 is 12x is equal to 49. Looking at the like terms, I'll write plus 9 minus 12x. 49 ascending to left side will become minus 49 is equal to 0. So 4x square, you can see plus 9 and minus 49 are like terms. Plus 9 minus 49 is minus 40, but that I'll write third term. Second should be x term. So minus 40, this became my general form. Correct? You can split middle term, which is minus 12x here. But one thing I tell you, whenever you have any equation, one trick to make our simplification very easy, to make our calculation easy, to make the equation easy. When you have terms in your equation which can be divided by same number, you can see here 4x, 4x square, 12x and 40 all can be divided by 2. Even 0 can be divided by 2. 0 by 2 is 0. But they can be divided by 4 also. What will happen by doing that? Our equation will become easy. 4x square minus 12x all can be divided by 4. So I can say dividing each term by 4. All the terms should go in 4 table, then only we can. So or 2 table or 3 table, any table. So 4x square by 4 is x square. 12x by 4 is minus 3x. Minus 40 by 4 is minus 10. And 0 by 4 is 0. Now this became simplified, more simple equation where middle term is minus 3x. You can split middle term. How I told you, you have to multiply a term and c term first. That is minus 10x square. And middle term is minus 3x. Split minus 3x into such two numbers that their addition or subtraction should be minus 3, but multiplication should be minus 10. Okay. So you can see it will be for sure minus 5 and plus 2. Fine. Rest is same. Next question is again, it's 4 into brackets, which is 2x minus 3 whole square minus 2x minus 3 minus 14. So I have already written here. You have two choices. One, you cannot multiply 4 and this bracket because the bracket is under square. So you can open it. It's like a minus b the whole square. So it will be a square plus b square minus 2ab. That will be multiplied with 4, and 2x minus 3 minus 14 is equal to 0. And then multiply 4. Whatever you get in bracket, it will be 4x square plus 9 minus 12x, right? Then multiplying 4 and simplifying it, it will become like a quadratic equation. But these types of equation you will see a lot in your textbook, where you have two brackets, both look like same. You can see here this is 2x minus 3, this is also 2x minus 3. We have another trick to make it simply solved, simply calculated. How? I'll say let 2x minus 3 is equal to something, say like a, b, c, d, anything. Let me say z. Okay. Why am I doing it? You will get to know once I solve it. But when to do it? When the two brackets or more than two brackets are present in your equation and they are exactly same. You can see 2x minus 3 and 2x minus 3 is here. So I'm saying let 2x minus 3 is equal to z. That means I can write my equation as 4 into 2x minus 3 whole square. But I took 2x minus 3 as z. So in place of 2x minus 3, I'll write z and it has square there. Minus 2x minus 3 here is now z minus 14 is equal to 0. You can see it became a quadratic equation, a simple quadratic equation. Now what we will do, we will simplify, we'll solve it z as variable. What is middle term? Middle term is minus 1z. What is multiplication of a term and c term? That's 4 into minus 14. That's 4 into minus 14 is minus 56 z square, because it's 4 minus 14 into 4z square, that's minus 56 z square. Now we need two numbers such that their addition or subtraction should be minus 1 and the multiplication should be minus 56. What can you think of the two numbers? 8 and 7. Is there subtraction minus 1? Yes. Is there multiplication 8 into 7 56? Yes. But first we further clarify it using signs. Minus goes to middle term, sign goes to greater number. And since I want to answer minus 1, so I should do minus 8 plus 7, right? Otherwise minus 8 minus 7 will be minus 15. But I want minus 1. So minus 8 plus 7 is minus 1. and minus 8 into plus 7 is minus 56. So z, 8z, 7z. So in place of 1z minus 1z, we are gonna write 4z square. In place of minus z, you will write minus 8z plus 7z minus 14 is equal to 0. So what is common between first two terms? 4z square minus 8z. Out of 2, 4 is common, then z square and z is common. What's remaining here? Z minus 2 is remaining. 4z into 2 is 8z, right? And plus is there. 7z minus 14, what is common? Both come in 7 tables, so 7 is common. 7 into what gives the 7z? Z. 7 words are 14. Plus 7 into minus 2 is minus 14. So that means 2 is remaining. Out of 14, 7 is common, 2 is remaining. Is equal to 0. Did we get two brackets same? Yes. So z minus 2 in one bracket, 4z plus 7, and another bracket is equal to 0. So z minus 2 into 4z plus 7. Z minus 2 into 4z plus 7 is equal to 0 means we have to write either z minus 2 is equal to 0 or 4z plus 7 is equal to 0. This means z is equal to 0 plus 2, that's 2, and here who will go to the right first? 7 will go first. It will become 0 minus 7, that's minus 7. 4 is in multiplication with z. When it goes to other side, it becomes division. So you got z is equal to 2 or minus 7 by 4. Those are the two variables of the equation 4z square minus z minus 14. But did we have to find value of z? No, we had to actually find value of x. We had to find roots of this equation from where z came. I use z to make my calculation easy, but eventually I want the value of x. So whenever I do this assumption, I substitution, in place of 2x minus 3 I put z, and once I get the value of z, I'll come back to this step. So what I'll write? I'll write, since 2x minus 3 is equal to z, but z got two values, right? So that means either 2x minus 3 is 2 or 2x minus 3 is equal to minus 7 by 4. I'll just simplify it first. Means 2x minus 3 is equal to z, but z got two values. So when z is equal to, when z is equal to 2, that means 2x minus 3 is equal to 2, right? But z is also equal to minus 7 by 4. That means 2x minus 3 can be also equal to minus 7 by 4. Now when we simplify this, 3 goes to right side, it becomes plus 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5. X is equal to 5 by 2. That's first value of x, first root of the equation. And 3 goes to other side, becomes 2x is equal to minus 7 by 4 plus 3. We need to take LCM, and after LCM it will come 4 as LCM because here it's 1, minus 7 plus 12. So that's 2x is equal to minus 7 plus 12 is 5 by 4. 2 goes in division, so you got it as x is equal to 5 by 2 goes down, there is 4 already, so 2 into that 4 is 8. So you got x is equal to 5 by 2 or x is equal to 5 by 8. Those are the two roots of this question given. Okay, these are the two roots. The next question is looking a little big. 4 by x plus 2 minus 1 by x plus 3. 4 by x plus 2 minus 1 by plus 3 is equal to 4 by 2x plus 1. So again you can see here I have LHS where we need to take LCM. RHS we have only one fraction, so we don't need to take LCM and RHS. So again, when you have LHS which looks like this, feel confused, first of all put brackets. X plus 3 is together, put bracket. 2x plus 1 is together, put bracket. Brackets are very important. Now again here, how I told you in previous sum, you will do denominator into denominator and cross multiplication. 4 into x plus 3, 4 into x plus 3 and minus 1 into x plus 2. Denominator into denominator, I wrote in denominator, and cross multiplication is equal to 4 by 2x plus 1. So this will become on opening 4 into x, 4x, 4 into 3 is 12, minus 1 into x is minus x, minus 1 into 2 is minus 2, whole divided by x into x, x square, then x into 3 is 3x, 2 into x, 2x, 2 into 3, that's 6, is equal to 4 by 2x plus 1. Further, you can see on the top here, 4x and minus x is like term, so it becomes 3x. 12 minus 2 is plus 10, divided by 2x and 3x look like same term. X square and x is not a same term. So in division it comes x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 4 by 2x plus 1. Again, I'll put brackets because no like terms are together with them. So now what to do? Now since 2x plus 1 is in denominator with whole RHS and this x square plus 5x plus 6 is in denominator with full RHS, I'll do cross multiplication. Since we know when they go to other side, division becomes multiplication. So 2x plus 1 into 3x plus 10 is equal to 4 into x square plus 5x plus 6, right? So how do we open 2x into 3x is 6x square, 2x into 10 is 20x, 1 into 3x is 3x, 1 into 10 is 10 is equal to, I'll write it down, is equal to 4 into x square, 4x square, 4 into 5x is 20x, 4 into 6 is 24. Like terms, you can see here 20 and 3x is like terms, so 6x square plus 23x plus 10 is equal to 4x square plus 20x plus 24, because on the right side there is no like term. Further, you can take all the terms towards left or all the terms towards right and add or subtract the like term. So 4x square minus plus 20x plus 24 goes to left side. All are positive, they all will come negative. That's how it look like. 6x square and minus 4x square looks like same term, so 6x square plus and minus 4x square, it will become plus 2x square. 6x square minus 4x square is 2x square, plus 23x minus 20x looks like same term, which is plus 3x, plus 10 minus 24 is minus 14 is equal to 0. It became a quadratic equation. Middle term is 3x, split middle term into two numbers such that their addition or subtraction should be 3x, but multiplication should be minus 28x square. So this was factorization method. In next video we will be doing formula method for same questions, which is very easy. Formula method is more easier than factorization method. You can check the next video for that.